So you see Fives tackle Samoya, and actually I think that's pretty much right where it was. As you kind of step back up onto the surface of Mambala, the deck's still in your hand.
I think with that, he's just going to yell out in frustration.
I'm gonna take a moment. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
I'm gonna take a moment, march over to Lex, grab him by his ear, and drag him away from the edge of the cliff. Like, you step away from there right now, young man. That is dangerous.
And for some reason, Lexus is compelled to listen to her.
Can I get what I was gonna do is when I got I'm gonna get up off of Samoya phrasing, and the moment that Lex lets out like the frustrated kind of yell, I imagine I'm gonna sock him in the jaw, like just glass him completely and utterly. Not like an unarmed strike, like hey, back off the cliff you go, but like I'm literally just going to I'm gonna glass him right in it. I want to KO on the ground and take the deck with my free hand because I'm dexterous as shit.
Okay.
What are the odds that I can pull that off?
Being a monk, pretty high, probably.
Cool. And I'm gonna use my inspiration if you make me roll for it. So,
is Lexus gonna resist it all?
No, he's just out of it.
Okay.
Like he's frustrated that he wasn't allowed to die again.
Okay.
And he still has to suffer through all this. So he's pretty much just like standing there, like listening to whatever Javari is saying and not really paying attention to anything else.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for that then.
Cool. So I glass, so Fives gets up off of Samoya. Fives is having just this insane moment of like clarity, which is strange for him in general. Glasses, just rear back, just glasses him in the jaw, snatching the deck of cards while Javari is basically yanking him too. And then I'm just going to draw a card right off the top.
You motherfucker! I wanted to draw a card!
And I'm going to throw it at Samoya on the ground and then take the deck and walk back over to Nanny Poo Poo.
Yeah, but you draw for me.
I haven't seen what the card is.
Give me a 1d4 plus 1 roll.
Say what now? All right, yeah, okay.
1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, okay. I got it. Boop.
You lose 2 intelligence points.
Fucking -1 intelligence point. They don't matter.
You flip the card over, and it's this face. It's that same twisted face that Samoya saw earlier, except this time there's no hat, and there's just this line of drool dripping from the corner of the mouth.
Teacher, how do I give myself -1 intelligence on the character sheet?
Hang on, I'll do it for you.
Okay, because it's not letting me do it.
Wait, you have a -1 intelligence score?
No, I have a 1 intelligence. Oh, wait, no, I got 13. I can just remove this number then.
Change that to 11.
How do you have a 1 intelligence? You're able to talk.
There you go. I'm down at 0 intelligence. Cool.
0 intelligence modifier. You're at 11 intelligence.
Chirps.
Okay. And so he instantly, like, Fives instantly, like, you see this look of just dull wash over his face.
He's like, ooh, cards. I'm gonna draw another one.
I think Samoya was reaching for it, I think.
Samoya was on the ground prone. She needs to make an action. Strength check.
Ma'am.
Are you trying to take the deck from him?
Yes.
Give me a either a dex. Give me an acrobatics or a strength check. One or the other.
I am proficient.
Spooner, give me a acrobatics or strength check with a disadvantage.
Boop. Suck it. My card deck.
So he sees the hand coming and just kind of still out of it, drunken master like wobbles out of the way and pulls it away from you at the last moment.
No,
Fives, just
Mine.
give me a card.
no, I gave you card. My deck.
Wait, you gave me a card?
Yeah, I tossed the derp one at you. Apparently, I still got the effects of the derp thing.
Because you drew it.
So I'm gonna draw another one.
No! I'm taking my quarterstaff and I'm gonna thwack you over the damn head with it.
Try two-handed. I'll take less damage.
You little shit.
All right.
One-handed.
Nope.
Okay.
Five's the invincible.
I could just see Fives like laughing manically as he's like hopping around avoiding all of our attacks while he's just
Yep.
drawing cards.
Everything's coming on fives, baby. I came back to life. I got 2,000 gold. No one can touch me. This is great. It's the pride precipitates the dizzying fall. So I draw a card. What's on the card?
So you draw the card and turn it
From the
over.
bottom this time.
And the other side, the card has this depiction in gold and red, and it shimmers as if it's almost moving of flames.
I got a hollow.
I got a holographic Charizard.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, this dread comes over you. This feeling that something is after you, paranoia. And you turn your head for a moment, you just catch it out of the corner of your eye. This large figure in black plate, spiked with his horns, holding this black iron long sword, just standing in the ground. And you see him just for a second as he lets go of the hilt of the sword with one hand and reaches out and points at you.
Is this real or is this just I'm seeing this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so does anybody else see this? Or just me?
It doesn't happen fast enough for you to ask, because you see him, you see that action, and then he's gone.
Well, in character, I let out a yelp and I kind of throw the cards in the air. And then just like hunker down.
The cards rain down, and the rest of you can just kind of watch as they fall. And they rain down around the huddled over Kinku. And one wafts down right in front of him, face up. And it's a big, grinning skull.
I can't see it because I am cowering.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. So did we get the right card? Did we win? Impious?
You look up from your curled position, seeing the card in front of you, seeing the skull looking back at you. And then the card dissipates into this black, curling smoke that just expands across about 2 feet of the ground. Rising up out of the smoke is a hooded figure, a scythe in one hand, the blade of it arching over his hooded head. You can make out from under the hood just the gleam of white bone.
And I kind of look up, half trembling, a little shaky. Oh. Finally!
I don't have a token for death. Probably should have done that a long time ago. Excuse me. But I'm gonna go grab a token real quick. Let's see. You know what? We'll use Crest's token.
How
Seems
fortuitous.
appropriate.
It
How
looks like
appropriate.
Crest.
Let me adjust some stats on this real quick. What's your HP? Your max HP? Fives?
My max is 35. Which I'm apparently at. Right? Everybody had a long rest. Then she
Yeah,
brought me back to life. I am
Yeah. Like
Okay.
everyone got the. I don't know if you got it, but we got it.
right. How I never asked because I didn't think it
Yeah,
was
you're
pertinent.
at full health.
Okay. So full health, like full health, full key, brand new baby boy, like that sort of thing.
Yep.
Gravy. And rich.
Yep. Give me initiative.
I can do that real good. And then I roll a 1. Nah, I roll a 15. That's not too bad.
Do we need to roll it?
Nope.
We're not there. We're at the tavern getting drunk.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
Wait, are you at the tavern getting drunk?
I mean, yeah, actually, you guys go ahead and roll initiative. No,
I'll say we're all in this giant cuddle puddle, give or take.
Oh shit.
And actually, since you're all rolling initiative, I can do that.
Because
Lex really
Lex is-
doesn't want to be here today, does he?
Because Lex's life isn't.
It's Cindabarius. Thank you for feeding our mimic and keeping it alive. We appreciate that. You guys, if you have hearts, the mimic heart or otherwise, drop those in chat for Cindabarius. We appreciate that very much. Thank you for feeding our mimic.
What a night it has been so far.
Indeed.
Oh, titties.
Yeah, Lexus is just like over with his life. He thought he duped somebody into like kicking him off a cliff, and then like Schultz like
suiciding you.
And then Schultz like, nah, I'm not finished with you.
Lexus has not rolled more than like 5 initiative this entire since we started in
Nope.
like November.
I got an 11 tonight.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, you did get the
More
1.
appropriately. There you
Imp, sorry, mine wasn't selected, but I rolled a 20.
go. Okay.
Unless you just want me to roll again.
No, that's fine. I got you.
Okay.
If I can get the menu on the screen. Thank you.
I'm just really confused. Like, so what can Lexus even do mechanically right now? Is just a mundane person just punch, kick,
I stab
oh,
with
my-
dagger.
He's got a dagger.
Yeah, and a loincloth. So we're playing Dark Souls.
Yep.
Pretty much. Alright. And Death goes first. As always.
Always. Cheater.
Nobody said he played fair. Let's see.
He doesn't say anything. He's just like aggro.
He's
Like
just
right up
standing
the-
there looking down at you and then swings his scythe. That's not right. I think it's. I think a 31 hits you.
Yeah, you think?
So you're gonna take. This is the slashing damage, and then this is the necrotic damage. So you're gonna take a total of 17 points of damage as the scythe. You see it tear through your clothes, but you don't feel anything as the initial slice crosses your chest, and then you look down and see the blood beginning to pour out of your chest and the rot in the wound beginning to spread.
Is that like ongoing?
No.
Okay. So we're gonna if I gotta pay attention to that or not.
All right, Wolf's lead.
I'm gonna look over at Lexus. Does it look like Lexus intends to get involved?
That's a good question.
Lexus is muttering to himself as he's bringing the dagger up.
Okay, so in that case, I have a longsword in my inventory, which I am going to take out and slide across the ground over to Lexus. And then I am just going to straighten my posture and continue standing there, my hands on the sword that's dug into the ground and watching.
Okay.
What did you toss over to Lex?
A longsword.
Sword. What is that? A D8?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, sounds right. Javario.
I don't even know if anything that I'm capable of doing is going to get through an armor class, but okay, here we go. Whoa there. Whoa there! Okay. Woo! A little bit of pucker there.
All right, so what are you doing? Just
Nowhere near him. I don't even know why I rolled. So we're gonna move in, and then, yeah.
Alright. You slice your claws at Death. You watch as they pass through his form. And then from under his robe, dark black mist begins to bellow out off to the side, directly in front of you. And another Reaper that stands before you.
Alright, I'm gonna go digging through my bag while I take a step back because I need to rethink this approach. That's gonna be it for my turn.
Okay. I need to add a new turn for this one. And Samoya.
I'm just gonna hang out.
Okay.
He didn't want to give me the deck. He didn't want me to draw a card. And now there's two of them because Javaria just attacked the thing. So I'm just here for the entertainment.
Okay. Fives.
I challenge you to a game.
You just get a cold stare in response.
I'm not taking an action, if for what it's worth. Aside being petrified by fear, because apparently there's, Nergigante armor angry at me. So, I just look up at him and go, I just wanted to play a game.
The head skull tilts down and to the side.
With you.
It's giving you the most expressive go on face that it can without any skin.
Does Death not talk in D&D?
So far it looks that way.
So, nod if you want to play a game with me.
What game would you ask of Death?
Oh, you did the voice. A foot race.
Damn it. To what ends?
First one of us to run to Baba Yaga's hut and tap her shoulder wins.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah, it is actually. It's
That's
really
good.
Give me a charisma roll or a persuasion roll, one of the two. I think they're both charisma based anyway.
Yeah. Boop.
I know.
And I'm going to give you advantage on that because it's well done.
I could have also used my inspiration, but I forgot to say it because I always forget that's a thing.
He shakes his head. He's like, silly bird, no games, no tricks.
No, it's not a trick. Fat old ugly lady. She said, if you want your friend to not be taken by death, then you must capture death so death cannot ever catch me. And so, I think, I don't want to deal with big fat ugly lady anymore. So, if I summon her to you, you just kill Baba Yaga.
He lets out this low sigh from somewhere, even though he has no lungs or throat from which to let it emit.
Throat, tongue, meat.
Give me another persuasion roll.
You know what? Yeah, it's the same as clicking charisma, right?
It is. It's an interesting plan. I've been trying to get my hands on her for some time. You have have a deal.
Sorry for
And
the
all I had
wheezing.
And all I had to do was just, drop kick Lexus off a cliff. It all worked out in the end.
Come on, you love doing that too. That brought you some personal out of character satisfaction. So I don't want to shake hand.
Probably not a good idea.
Can I not use that, as I point to all the cards on the ground, to call you again?
He reaches down and waves his hand, and the cards scoop themselves back up into a deck, and he picks it up. He says, I'll be taking this with me for now. There are others' fates who are intertwined with it.
Okay. So, how does Fives summon you?
No need, I am already here. Just call the old hag.
Okay. I look over. Hey, Lex.
Just looks up at you.
I know you are in underwear and small clothes, not flattering. But maybe just a little bit of revenge, huh?
He just nods, and he calls out, "I have what you asked for."
The wind in the area stills. Your feet begin to get that cold, mushy feeling that you get when you're standing in her bog. And this time, there's no boardwalk in front of you. This time, the realm materializes, and you're on this right at the lower level of the porch for the hut. The door slams open, and there stands Baba Yaga. And she looks down at Death, and she looks to the five of you, and she smiles.
And then Ben Watanabe is like, let them fight.
And that's where we're going to end for the week.
Next Sunday's gonna be so fucking dope.
It's gonna be like some John Woo style fight between Baba Yaga and Death.
Sunday, Baba Yaga versus Death, undercard, freaking Nanny Poo Poo. It's gonna be awesome. Pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Samoya versus Lexus in a ladder match.
There's like a bag of 2019 gold coins hanging at the top.
Somebody's going to climb up there and just beat the other one with the bag of coins.
Right, and then it's like a Street Fighter stage, like there's a statue crest, and you gotta beat him up.
So, how are you guys enjoying Chult? How do we feel?
I
How
didn't
do
know
we
that this
feel?
could be D&D. I'll be totally honest.
How do we feel?
I'm
I
just
don't know.
fine.
Yeah, Wolf is,
Shut up.
Wolf is over here like, yeah, whatever. Like, you've got
Fanning the fire by sliding Lexus a sword. Like, here you go, buddy. You got this.
Hey, it had to be a fair fight.
This'll make a great story, is all I can imagine him saying.
Lexus, on the other hand, is completely broken.
Poor Lexus. I've been so very mean. to him.
Javaria is now like everyone's mom.
So, out of character, tell you guys what your effects from the deck are. And this way, chat gets to know what they were as well.
That's good.
So Rojin, Lexus obviously got reset.
Yeah,
No gear.
I have
nothing.
no idea how to run that.
We can talk after stream
Yeah.
if you want to do something other than fighter. That's fine. We can try to work something out there. I have no problems. Fives got a big bag of gold.
Mm-hmm.
You are
And?
also now hunted.
Story of my life.
Yeah, except this is a little bit further than that. I need to pull up the Kinku lore real quick. There's a... Where's the lore? Here it is.
What do you need to know? I kind of have a lot of the stupidness of it memorized.
Hang on.
As you headbutt the
Who
mic.
cursed you guys?
It's never the Kenku curse was it's left ambiguous as shit.
I swear to
On
God, there
purpose.
was like there was a...
No. It
No.
says that their god, long forgotten, was like super wise and genius, and they stole his secrets. And
Ah,
it's
that's what it was. That's right. Okay.
yeah.
So I may have to go with a different idea then. But yeah, you're being hunted now by that black armored figure.
I can take him.
So, Matt, it does strip you of all of your spells, being that he was a warlock that pretty much
sorcerer.
strips him, or sorcerer that pretty much strips him of all of his class. So that's kind of where I was going with that. Javaria. Javaria is now a natural leader.
Sweet.
Javaria's mom.
And so now everyone is going to look to her for leadership.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Alicorn's was that she owed the universe a debt, which basically will mean when it comes time for level 6, Samoya will not level up. She will stay at level 5.
Forever?
No, just for that level. Essentially, she's paying the universe in her experience.
Oh, okay.
So I'll always be one level behind you guys.
Yep.
Oh, poo.
So those are the cards that came up along with Death this evening. For the deck of many things, not terrible draws, not great draws either, though.
So
It
I
could've been a
lost
lot
2
worse.
intelligence, and I'm being hunted.
Oh, that's right. You did lose 2 intelligence as well.
Doesn't really. Who fucking cares? I'm a monk.
So, yeah, it could have been
Say
worse.
that again when you have to make intelligence saves.
That's never once happened,
You
and
say
I would
that
probably
now.
fail them anyway.
It's like, now that you've said that, I'm gonna have to change that. No, I'm just kidding. So that wasn't terrible for a deck of many things, and yeah, as SSJ Matt was pointing out in chat earlier, that deck can kill campaigns.
Oh yeah, and it has. I mean, I was worried, Imp.
It was a calculated risk. I knew you guys well enough to know that we could play with it and not completely ruin everything. And even if
Got close.
it did, I have contingency plans. It's fine.
And I want to point out that my decision to not go anywhere near that thing was not a metagaming decision. My race came in handy here, being a Goliath. They put little to no stake whatsoever in magic items.
Yep.
And seeing that it was a magic item, he's just like, nope, not having any of it.
So
Is that why you were so confused in Baba Yaga's place?
Well, that was just because he's never experienced Baba Yaga before.
At some point in the future, that's going to be a real fun conversation.
So, you guys that are watching, if you haven't hit the follow button yet, please go ahead and do so. I do want to go ahead and let you know that next Saturday, the 17th, from noon to 8 p.m., we're doing a D&D one-shot campaign running money for St. Jude's, or raising money for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I'll be able to speak at some point tonight. Playing with us is going to be myself, Animated Break, Danotage, Spooner Sloth, his wife Mickey Panda, and Smashly. It will be Animated Break's first D&D game ever, and it is going to be ridiculously silly. Smashly I've DM'd with before, and she's fantastic D&D player. Danotage I've DM'd for before, and he is also a fantastic D&D player. I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I have PST, so it's noon to 8 p.m. PST, or is it PD? Whatever, West Coast time. I'm really excited about this. It's going to be insanely silly, and I want to just blab everything out now, but
No,
I'm not
don't do
going to. It's silly to the point where I created a whole dungeon just to make a joke work. I'm really I'm looking forward to it. So that is going on Saturday. Also, this week, Wednesday, if you missed last week, we did our first episode for Keelhauled, which is our pirate D&D game that we are starting up. And we did a lot of world building last week, and it was a blast. Chat helped out immensely. We created legends and artifacts and notorious pirates. And this week, we're going to be doing kind of the pirate code. And kind of establishing what that's going to be for the world, and then we're also going to be rolling characters. So if you want to get in on the ground floor of that game, that'll be Wednesday. Tuesday is our Gibbering Mouthers show, which is just kind of planar jumping, nutso insanity. I'm surprised that they haven't killed each other yet, about as much as I'm surprised nobody killed each other tonight. Oh wait,
I've killed some of them.
Oh wait, you
wait,
didn't
that did
allow
happen.
it.
That happened. That's right.
Yeah. Well, there was almost an assisted suicide, but no, we're not having that here. Apparently.
So, if you want more of this kind of insane fun, check out Gibbering Mouthers as well. And it's also a good group of folks. So, that being said, Rojan, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
I'm Rojan Quest. I am a co-DM here on Dungeons and Distractions, as well as I have my own stream where I focus on a variety of FPS, RPGs, and fighting games. Right now, just getting the stream back into the swing after the move, but we should be jumping back into some probably Mass Effect later on this week.
Right on. We are going to go on a raid here in just a second, folks. I forgot to mention that. I have somebody in mind already. But yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. Spooner, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
Hi, I'm Spooner Sloth. I'm a variety broadcaster here on Twitch. Stream about 4 days a week, and right now my whole life is just surviving Mars and Vermintide 2 until April, when we're going to be switching it up a bit and doing some Frostpunk action and BattleTech, because I'm an absolute goddamn mega nerd and I love that whole everything with BattleTech franchise. So yeah, and on Saturday I'm doing D&D charity stuff with you guys.
Right on. I'm looking forward to both Frostpunk and BattleTech, so I'm excited. HB Fox, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
I am HB Fox, and I'm the manager for the Hunter Wild. We have a community-focused stream here on Twitch, where conversation comes first and gameplay comes second. Sometimes gameplay comes like fifth or sixth. We have been playing a lot of Surviving Mars lately, and we may be playing some Vermintide 2 that's still up in the air. But we will also be having a large event for the new Far Cry that's coming out very shortly. So look forward to that.
Right on. Mags, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
I am Hybrid Magpie. I am primarily a creative caster on Twitch. Prime example, the cat that is serving as my replacement is an example of my artwork. And yep, I do emotes, overlays, character designs. That's pretty much my bag.
And hopefully avoiding getting stung by any more wasps.
Yeah,
No more
that kind of
wasps.
sucked.
Alicorn, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
I'm Alicorn. I am the community manager for Dungeons and Distractions. I play on Sundays and Tuesdays, but I'm pretty much here for all the shows. And I'll definitely be around on Saturday. I won't be playing, but I'll be modding, doing what I do best. And I also stream every once in a while. Like yesterday and today, I've been playing Vermintide 2, and that has been very good and very nice, because being able to slaughter things in mass quantities of waves is very stress relieving.
It's therapeutic as heck.
All right, thank everybody that came out tonight. We are going to go raid Dinotage, so go ahead and join that raid. He's going to be joining us on Saturday for our Critical Chefs charity game. We're going to go send him some love right now. He's playing Surviving Mars. Thanks so much for the folks that came out. If you haven't done so already, hit that follow button. That way you do know when we go live. And hopefully we will see everybody around again. And thanks so much for being here as we were kind of insane. I heard there were dragons in here is the raid call. Go ahead and throw that in his chat once we get over there. Thanks so much again, folks.